Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome or welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I'm Helen, and today we are going to be looking into your more earthy, grounded energies. Now, more specifically, I want to see what kind of burden you are leaving behind and also what is materializing for you guys next. And we're going to get some more information with the tarot. More specifically, we're going to see how this burden is going to be released for you and why this new thing is materializing, what it is going to bring. So we're going to start with the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. And just as a quick note, please remember, guys, this is a general reading, so not all of the messages are going to resonate with every single one of you. Just take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, let's see what kind of burden you are releasing. What burden is Virgo releasing? I'm going to take the top one. Oh, that's so crazy. We have the Sorcerer as the energy. Oh, and the Mystical Shaman is at the bottom. The Sorcerer is actually the energy that we just got out for Leo, as the energy that is materializing for them. But this is the burden that you are releasing. Okay, interesting. What is materializing next for Virgo? What is... Oh my goodness. What is materializing next for Virgo? What is materializing next for Virgo? The arrow. Okay, so that's clearly a very important message. Oh, and the Andean cross is at the bottom of the deck. Now I have to say, the Andean cross is like one of these cards in the deck that just like, it just puzzles me for some reason. It's really difficult for me to get in touch with this card's energy and to get the message out of it. But anyway, I'm going to sense my way through these cards first, kind of intuitively see what I'm getting. And then I'm also going to read from the guidebook for you, but just intuitively looking over them first. It's interesting to me that the Sorcerer came out for you as a burden that you are releasing. Because as I was reading I got a completely different energy from, okay, I can't say completely, but I got a somewhat different energy from the card for Leo than what was in the guidebook as the description of this card. And so I kind of remember what the guidebook said about this card, because I was so puzzled by it, like how different it was to what I was feeling with this card. So it's interesting though that now as I look at this card, all that is going on in my head is like the messages from the book. I'm kind of getting that the burden that you are releasing is trying to get something. It's like very, I don't want to use the word desperate, because it's not exactly desperate or desperation that I'm feeling. It's just more so like trying to, it's kind of like the Magician card in the tarot, but I do kind of get the shadowy aspect with you guys, I'm sorry to say. But it's not like a necessarily negative thing. I just feel that there may have been something that has kind of like clouded you. Something that has clouded you, something that has clouded your vision. And I feel like the thing that has clouded you is this, whatever goal you have had for yourself. You know what horses have, or like race horses, they put these like shades or something next to their eye so that they wouldn't be able to see their whole surrounding, so that they would only see what is in front of them, and that they would stay like focused on the track. So I feel like that's the kind of thing that I'm feeling for you guys. It's almost that you have had these shades around your eyes where your vision has maybe been somewhat obscured because of this one thing that you have been so intently focused on, trying to make happen for yourself. But I also feel that there's a lot of stress with this that I'm feeling for you guys. There's a lot of stress. With it being a burden as well, it's almost like whatever it is that you have focused on has not maybe manifested in the way that you had hoped that it would manifest. So with this arrow, which is manifesting for you, or materializing, I should say, sorry, the arrow that is materializing for you next, I feel is like not necessarily a whole new direction, but it's just a very a very concrete and very straightforward direction. With this, I feel that even though you had a very specific goal in mind, you may have been somewhat scattered in your energy. Trying this, oh, this didn't work. Okay, trying this. Oh, this didn't work either. Okay, trying this. Like being very like all over the place, energetically speaking, like being very scattered and not really just like being so intent on making something happen and like trying a gazillion different things and like, yeah, and if those things like didn't bring instant results, because I feel like with the sorcerer, it's almost like the, there's not a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's not a lot of patience with the sorcerer. The sorcerer expects like very clear and very instant results with whatever that is that she's manifesting, right? Because she knows that she's powerful, but she doesn't have a lot of patience waiting for the things that she's after, because she's the energy manipulator. She's the person, like, if she had the patience to wait for things to just like arrive organically, she wouldn't bother manifesting, or she wouldn't bother manipulating the energy in the first place. So that's the kind of thing that I'm feeling with you guys, and that's something that I feel that has been like that has been weighing heavy on you. I feel that this is stressful. This is stressful. You wanting to get something or getting somewhere and not seeing it manifest the way that you want. So it's like you're tired somewhat. But with the arrow, as I say, I feel that there's some form of like very new and very concrete and very direct solution coming your way. This is like having your eye on something and knowing exactly how it is that you are going to get there. Because once you shoot an arrow, it's going to go straight in the direction where you shot it. And that's it. So, and this is very fast moving energy as well that I'm feeling with this. Now with the Andean cross, because I do have to mention this as well. With this being the underlying energy, I kind of feel like, I feel that there is a shift. I feel that there is a shift in your reality where you are like moving on to a next level. That's what I'm feeling with this. Even though, as I said, this card is kind of like tripping me up, and I'm usually struggling with reading this energy. But that's kind of what I'm feeling for you guys. That this is the process that you are going through. It's like you are taking the next step in on your path towards what it is that you want, towards what it is that you are supposed to do in this journey, or in this lifetime, I should say. And now it's like you're getting, either this is some form of like clarity that is coming to you, or this is actually some form of solution that will get you to your desired result the quickest. Okay, and I do feel like, okay, even though I said that I don't feel that this is a whole new direction, but for some of you it could be. I do have to say that. For some of you it could be. That maybe you'll just let go of the vision that you had for yourself, and some form of new vision will take its place that will be even more fruitful than what you had in mind. But again, let's go to the guidebook. So, the Sorcerer. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. So, yeah, as I said, for some of you, I feel like another way is coming or like a whole new direction. But for others of you, again, I just feel like this stressful, being like somewhat impatient with not seeing what it is that you want manifest for yourself, I feel like you are getting some form of like new clarity about how to best approach the situation to actually arrive at your desired destination. But we have number 3, the arrow. Okay. Receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling, release attachments, and free yourself from the bondage of unbridled ambition. Now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. The arrow also symbolizes the need to set your creativity free. Wow. So, yeah, this is like, oh, this is kind of exciting. So as I said, I feel like even though it brings like clarity and maybe a new direction, it's like, it's kind of guaranteed success. That's what this is saying. It's like whatever it is that you want for yourself, like you are going to get there. It might just be in a somewhat different manner. Oh my God, it's kind of like, it's tying in a bit with Leo's reading. That's so crazy. Okay, when the arrow zings through the air, it is inviting you to pay attention and signifying that you are about to make your mark in some aspect of your life. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have traveled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused, keeping your eye on the prize yet releasing your intention with full expectation that it will land as it is supposed to. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not a time to interfere with the manner in which the arrow flies. It will make its mark, and you will have cause to celebrate. Oh my goodness, so exactly, that's what I said. It's almost like a guarantee of success. But I just feel like it's kind of, that again, it might be that it's kind of taking you down a somewhat different path. But it's like, it's very straightforward. It's very effective. It's going to get you where it is that you want to go with less effort than what you have been putting into your goal or your desired outcome so far with the sorcerer, because that's what's falling away. And again, with the Andean cross, I just quickly want to look at what the book says, because I swear this card is just like, I mean, what is it about? Ooh, the Andean cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. Oh my goodness, so exactly, you are being taken to a new level. You are being like, you are taking the next step towards what it is that you want, towards your ultimate happiness and like desired outcome in this life. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, I feel like, okay, again, as I said, it's so similar to the Leo reading in some aspect, but I also like, I feel that with the Andean cross and the arrow both coming out, I do feel a sense of divinity as well, that this is again where like the divine steps in to kind of help you along your path or to kind of guide you. Because this is clearly too stressful. This is just like wasting your energy, and it's not necessary. You don't need to be in this stressful state. So this is what's falling away, or this is what you are releasing. But I want to see how exactly you are releasing that. So let's see, how is Virgo releasing this burdensome energy? Of course, your own card comes out. We have the Hermit, oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, one more, please. How is Virgo releasing that burdensome energy? No way, you have 2 major arcana come out? What is this? Oh, look, oh, stop. I am so like, oh, I don't have the words. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. And you have the Chariot. Oh my goodness. Like, okay. So straight off the bat, with 2 major arcanas coming out, as I said, this is divine intervention. This is divine stepping in taking your hand and just very calmly and gently guiding you in the right direction, or guiding you in a, let's just say, less stressful direction, where things are just like kind of flowing, and you are getting towards your ultimate happiness and abundance with a lot less stress, with a lot less effort. And it's just like, it's all going to flow. The Chariot is like, this is representing the energy of you moving forward in the most aligned and the most victorious way. This is victory. Hands down, this is victory, especially being underlined by the 10 of Cups. This is like everything that you have ever dreamed of. This is like your Disney happily ever after, however you envision that for yourself. This is what you are going to reach. This is what you're going to move towards, where the Chariot is taking you. So that's like mind-bogglingly incredible. But what I want to say with the Hermit is that I almost feel like this is calling you to come back to your core, to come back to yourself. Because again, with the Sorcerer, as I said, I feel a lot of like frenzy, a lot of chaotic, a lot of stressful and like scattered energy, which is not really you. It's not you at all. You are the Hermit. You are the wise one. You are the sage. You are the guru, right? You are someone who like goes deep within, because they know that everything that they ever need, all of the answers, all of the guidance is deep within them. It's present within them. So I feel like that's really all you kind of need to do here. Kind of tap into yourself, tap into your deeper wisdom, your deeper knowing, because that's the thing that will help you kind of release yourself from the stress that you may have been feeling with this manifestation energy, or with this like trying to make things happen for yourself. And just kind of like, I just get surrender with this. That's how you will be released from this. That's how the burden will be lifted for you. All it takes for you is to surrender. Because again, as I said, the divine is here. You have like literally, to me, both of these cards are very divine as well, divinely guided. So you have 4 cards of basically like divine intervention coming out for you. So there's not a lot that you have to do. There's not a lot that you have to force to make things go your way. Because I feel like you are on the path anyway. You are on the path to success, and it is going to take you to where you want to go with this arrow. It is going to take you there. But let's see what it will bring. I want to see what the arrow will bring for you. Hopefully we can get some more specific information. What will the arrow bring for Virgo? Oh my goodness. Seriously? Oh, that is insane. And the Ace of Swords. I love the Ace of Swords, especially in this deck. It's so powerful. But oh my goodness. So you got another card of yourself. The Nine of Pentacles in tarot is Virgo energy. And you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands has come out, I think, for the last 2 signs at least. I think it definitely came out for Leo, and I think it also came out for Cancer. But anyway, this card has been popping out, and the Nine of Pentacles too. So as I said, there's definite similarity between yours and Leo's reading. So if you have Leo placement somewhere, then you might want to check out Leo's reading as well. But oh my goodness. Okay, do you even see this? Do you see the similarity between the Ace of Swords and the arrow? They're all like, they're just pointing up. They're pointing up towards success, towards clarity, towards victory. So this is absolutely incredible stuff. And as I said, okay, so the Ace of Wands, it's just, I'm sorry, this is so funny. I love it when the cards come together like this. I absolutely love it. The Eight of Wands is pretty much like the arrow energy. This is saying that like movement is going to happen. This is very focused, very direct energy. It's fast moving energy, exactly like the arrow. Like what sits in flight is just going to, it's going to reach the mark fairly quickly. You don't see an arrow flying for very long, right? It's rather fast moving energy. And it's exactly the same with the Eight of Wands. So I feel like the reason why this arrow is manifesting is because it's going to take you more quickly to your independence, to your abundance, to your well-being. to your material, financial security, however you deem abundance for yourself, or whatever this vision that you've had for yourself is, right? With the Sorcerer, whatever you have been trying to attain, the Nine of Pentacles is just like an overall energy. This is security, this is abundance, this is contentment, this is confidence, this is not being dependent on anyone else and just having everything that you need, but it's very like self-sufficient, very self-reliant. And this is the energy that you are moving to. And we get a double confirmation, actually a triple confirmation with the Ace of Swords as well, but especially with the Eight of Wands and the Arrow, this is like a double confirmation that you are going to get there, and rather quickly as well. And with the Chariot, okay, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm lost for words. I don't know how many times you've had this confirmation come out, but basically you are going to be directed, you are going to be led to your abundance, to your security, to your happiness, and just what it is that you've been looking for. You will have the clarity and you will have the result. This is like the best reading ever. Seriously, this is like the best reading ever. I love this energy. So I'm so incredibly happy that I got to deliver this message. I'm going to leave it here. I don't think I have anything else left to add. Because you guys are just set. You guys are set. So I feel like you have some really great things to look forward to. Really great things. And a lot of easing up of energies as well. Stress will be relieved. So yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm actually going to close this reading out. So as I said, thank you so much for watching this reading and for spending your time with me. I am so grateful that I got to deliver these messages to you. And if you resonated with this story, if what I was saying spoke to you in some way, and if you got something useful from this, then please consider giving me a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't already, but if you did enjoy my energy and my style of readings that I do, then please don't forget to subscribe as well, so that you wouldn't miss out on the future readings that I do for you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I truly hope to see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.